was so difficult about Reeves?
Dude, good question.
Back then?
Yeah, I heard he was tough.
I don't know. What was it? That motherfucker was strong.
Strong technique.
Yep, and he got the fucking arm bar. You know that arm bar where he, like, he's not fast. He wasn't fast.
It was technique and strength. What Ocho saying. So he played his technique, and he also his IQ was crazy. So he knew what you were gonna do before you. Yes.
This nigga was patient like Sally Mae, cause Sally Mae ain't got their money yet from no fucking body, but they still waiting. That's the kind of patience that Reeves had, and he wasn't pretty with it. Like ugly socks way up here. Like, what is you doing?
Jersey cut.
And big fat towel
Helmet
on the
terrible.
side. Helmet, face mask ugly, with a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We had to fight to get a meal. Yeah, wrongfully accused. We had to fight to get appeals. That's why we right to get a deal. He on the team, he gotta eat, you know. Despite your skills, keep it riding for the fam. You gotta light the wheels straight up. But in the past bad, work up in the trash bag. I'll pass a lot to take the test before I pass class. And my family needed bread, I had to come correct. That's why I keep airing it out like I just passed gas.
The I Am Athlete parlay. We've been hot. These are guaranteed wins.
I'm gonna take Arizona over San Fran.
Whoa.
It's all about matchups, understanding who's playing against who. It's a game of chess.
Here we go. I'm gonna get the business out the way so we can get to the big game and the big prediction. But first, all new users that download DraftKings Sportsbook, giving 56-1 odds. You bet 5, you get 280 in free bets. If you listen to me, you might get a little change in your pocket. Joe Burrow smoking, Joe gonna get it done. There's nothing else to talk about. I'm an underdog. I've been an underdog my entire life. Joe Burrow's an underdog. The Cincinnati Bengals an underdog. How the hell they make it to the Super Bowl without Ocho? DraftKings Sportsbook. Bet the underdog. Joe Burrow and the Bengals, and also there's going to be 2 wide receivers. It's a prop bet. 2 wide receivers to go over 100 yards. DraftKings.com is the sports book. I Am Athlete is the platform. Parlay, I Am Athlete all day. Promo code athlete. Let's get it.
Today we are shooting for collection 2.
Even if you can like toss it like you're doing, you know, just like a little more relaxed. That's beautiful.
It's been an amazing experience watching Mishi and the team working hard on this project and making this come to life. It's an amazing collection and I cannot wait to show you guys what we've been working on.
Zamir White, national champion, running back, UGA. Beast, fast, big. We got David Bell, Blitnikoff, finalist.
Should have won. Cheat mother.
And we got Chris Olave. I said that right?
Yeah.
All right, we got to make it known now.
Yeah.
All right, Ohio State. Should have came out last year, but you made the right decision.
Yeah, for sure.
He made the right decision.
Business decision.
Business decision?
Yeah.
You know, it's our first time shooting at the facility. You guys are here for 2 months. You know, the team is helping you guys with housing, medical, feeding, you know, the nutritional component, the training component, the pre-draft process from it, the interview component, the mental health side of things, right? And so, like, this process that you guys are in, I mean, like, you go through it one time. And it's, as an athlete, football player, I mean, this is the most important phase of your career. Everything that you guys do from here on out for the rest of y'all lives, the world is watching. You know, I know for me, pre-draft process, Chris Carter's place, Boca Raton, and, you know, I was there, I was locked in. My girlfriend came in town, there was no sex, there was nothing. I was like Mike Tyson. I was like, I ain't nothing, bro. I'm waiting until after combine for I'm not even touching myself. Like, that's how locked in I was, bro. Crazy story. I get through combine. I ran a 4.49. I'm feeling good. I hit my agent up. I'm like, yo, that SLS 400, I need that, right? Like, I'm feeling good about myself because they was like, yo, you gonna run a 4.6, 4.7. I ended up running a 4.49. I was like, oh, I'm getting to the money now. Boy, so I hit my agent up. Everything went smooth. Then when I got home, boy, my lady, she lived in Atlanta at the time. She wasn't down there. It been about 2.5 months, Ocho. I ain't nothing coming out, boy. I done took him down. Bro, when I tell you, boy, that was the biggest I ever had, boy. Ocho, that thing hit the ceiling, boy. Bro, nothing, bro. I was locked in. You ain't do that before your last fight?
Oh man, no.
You was having sex before?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fight?
Like, matter of fact, I had to be at the stadium at Hard Rock. I think I fought at 8 o'clock. So real, I needed to get that out of my system to relax me, and it put me in a sense of a state of calmness, going into war. That's fighting. I'm out of my element, stepping in the ring with somebody that fights for a living.
Right.
So I was trying to think of the best way to relax myself, and getting that up out of me was the best thing to do for me.
You had sex the day of the fight.
Yeah, we did it 3 times, maybe 4 or 5 times in 3-minute intervals.
That's why your ass got tired in 4 rounds. That's why you got tired.
No. It just, you got somebody trying to knock your head off and you outside your element, you get tired.
Right.
You get tired.
How is the pre-draft process for you guys? Where is your mindset?
For me personally, it's going good. But like you said, it's been hard, trying to stay true to what I want to accomplish. Because, college, you can go out, have fun, and then have a game that Saturday. But now you got $1 million on the line, so you got to really stay true to yourself and true to what you believe in, just stay on the narrow path. And that's what I've been doing right now, eating what they give us for the food, not eating extra BS, like such as McDonald's and stuff like that. So, so it's definitely been tough, but, just staying in the Bible and praying has definitely got me, up until this point. I think it will continue to help me throughout that.
Right. What about you, Chris?
Just like you said, just staying true to the game. You can't cheat the game. You gotta stay true to the work. So, there's days you wake up, you don't want to get out of bed or none of that, but them be the best days to put work in. So, I know in college I ate a lot of fast food. My diet was crazy, but
that's why you great. I'm telling you.
My diet was crazy, but I've been eating the stuff they give us. I feel a lot better, so I feel my body changing.
We've never had this moment on I Am Athlete. We've never had college athletes or y'all demographic, y'all generation sit down with us, right? We had active athletes, younger dudes, DK Metcalf, Justin Jefferson, et cetera, but not y'all. I love this dynamic right now because I always feel like we can learn from y'all. Mm-hmm. Teach this man about food, bro.
How you
like you
teach
just
me?
said, he just said.
He said he feels.
I
felt
felt
his body
good. I felt
change.
good for sure. That's how I play. I've been eating fast food, all that stuff all my life. So when I got to college, I ain't changed that. But
See?
once I got here, I feel better being healthy though.
So what you've done to him in entering your realm of House of Athlete is you have forced upon him a nutritionist that had a plan that you feel or that they see fit that he needs to get to the promised land, which is the NFL.
My thing is this. It's about the production and how you feel, the experience, right? So if all of his life he's been eating McDonald's and Burger King, what were you eating?
McDonald's, Wendy's,
Yes! Okay,
Chipotle,
Chipotle,
Popeyes, all that.
All of that?
All that.
Yeah.
So he felt this a certain way.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, he switch it up, start putting in the good stuff, and now he feel better.
Whoa. Who said that was the bad stuff?
Can we not?
Don't do that. Who said it was the bad stuff?
Bro, what are you talking
Who
about?
said it was the bad
You
stuff?
want to do this again?
I have a question.
You want to do this?
Did you perform at a high level regardless of what you consume?
Oh yeah.
You know why what you eat doesn't matter? Because either you got it or you don't. You're born with it. When you get home, call your parents and thank them. It's fucking DNA. There's a certain balance. Either you got it or you don't. And if you don't have it, you get in places like this and you fucking work. The fact that Brandon can sit here and tell y'all what you consume and going to change the fact that one day you're going to all of a sudden miraculously be fucking LeBron or Tom Brady, that's a fucking lie. And it's a crock of shit. Eat what you want in moderation, depending on if you know your body. And you just go, you just work at your craft and perfect your skill set. And you'll be good at whatever you do. 10,000 fucking hours is all you need.
America, I Am Athlete audience, I love what Ocho said, but the reality is this. We're talking about levels. We're talking about greatness. How do you go from good to great? Ocho's right. You know what? I'll say this on the show right now. You are absolutely right. God-given ability, DNA, unbelievable.
With work ethic.
With work ethic.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're talking about here around this Ocho versus science thing is this. How do you go from good to great? How do you get everything out of your God-given ability? And all I'm saying, Ocho, is this. It's like the way you sleep, the way you eat, okay, the way you recover, the way you train, all of it matters. If I can get him one more year, that's another $20 million. They're paying wide receivers $22 million a year. So if I can tweak his routine just a little bit, that means it's, and I get 1 year.
If it wasn't broken, why are you trying to fix it? He's been very productive at the level he was at, and he's going to continue to be productive regardless of where he is because he already has a skill set. What you consume,
right? Okay.
what you put in there, ain't changing him being able to run straight, catch, jump, all that. It doesn't. It doesn't matter. I'm just telling you. All the people that eat healthy, listen to me. You want to know why everybody getting hurt? Ask why everybody getting hurt. They eat fucking plants. They eating plants and kale and shit. We playing football. This is a barbaric sport. Trying to knock your head off. Well, the rules are different now, but still. You know, high octane, you're moving, you're pulling, you're straining and pulling muscles and having lower extremity problems because you're eating like a goddamn rabbit, but you're running like a cheetah. This shit don't even make no sense.
Facts.
But
You said facts?
Yeah, thank you. See what I'm talking about?
Zamir, talk to me.
Yeah, let's
We
go.
need to talk about facts.
I'm making
don't
sense.
agree with that.
Listen, I have a PowerPoint presentation I can give to you and show you that will have you changing everything you thinking about as far as eating healthy, but whatever works for your body, because I don't know your body. You know you. Chris, you know you. You know what's worked for you, but obviously trying something that Brandon is bringing along and has here because this shit here is phenomenal.
Yeah,
Everything from top to bottom. So, but other than that, man, that's just the way I've always been, and I'm sticking to my guns because it's always worked for me.
I love it. Zamir, national championship.
Huge, man. Like just being there, like, and like just playing it like that. Feel like just finally getting there, finally like just going through all them workouts and just grinding it out, man. Like we finally did it, and like my teammates was with me, so like we finally did it, man, and it was great.
You said huge. What does that mean, huge, right? Because like Chris, you could have came out as a junior, right? And you decided to come back. You said, you know what? I love playing college football, but and the NFL is going to be there. Like I'm trying to go out there and get that shit. Y'all didn't get it. But I respect your decision to go back. You got it. Really dive into that, bro.
It's really like a national championship, man. Like, but that's something like we dreamed of. Like, yeah, like as kids, like just growing up, bro. Like just seeing like guys like winning, like just seeing Bama winning, them guys winning, like and like just being there and like just seeing that and like just going through it. So, yeah, like it's really hard, like to like explain like all gate, but like I'm just blessed.
Well, I'm glad we have you. I mean, you guys, first round, potentially second round, first round, you know, third round, fourth round. But a lot of people have you skyrocketing it up, you know what I mean, to jump into potential second round, et cetera, et cetera. So, you know, big running back, fast running back. Can you catch?
Yeah, I catch.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Because like nowadays, right, wide receivers, tight ends, running backs, you're a wide receiver now in the league. No matter what position you play, you got to catch the ball.
Got to.
Right? So I'm excited to see this process play out for you. Combine, how was it for you?
You know, it wasn't even nerve-wracking. I was excited. I mean, all of their situations are kind of different from mine. I was a 1-for-1, so I had no choice. It was make it or break it for me. Bounce from school to school to school. I went to Oregon State, obviously, did those 4 months, and it was draft time. Ran a bad 40, well, what we consider bad. It was
What you ran?
4.5.
Slow.
It is?
Yeah, 4.5 slow.
Says who? 4.5 is pretty.
Chris, what you? Is
Nowadays, that's slow for a
Not really.
receiver.
4.5 and 4.2 is just right here. I can still reach out and touch you.
No,
Yes,
that's not. You can't touch no 4.5,
ain't
no
right there,
4.2. You
man.
can't touch nobody.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Listen,
bro.
as long-
4.5 to 4.2 is from me, like from David
Yeah, the
to
mid
Zamir.
probably, yeah.
That's 4.5 and that's
Whoa,
4.2.
whoa, whoa. Let's stop with exaggeration. That's definitely not 4.5. That is like a 5.2. That's some Tom Brady shit combine. I mean, it's not that much. As long as I can reach out and touch you.
I give the reach, yeah.
Yeah. Bingo. That's all
yeah,
I'm
like a
saying.
reach.
You think 4.5, 4.2, you can still touch the guy?
Yeah, of course.
Barely, but like a reach, though.
Of course.
4.5 slow.
Now it is.
No, it's not.
Maybe not back. You feel me? When he was
Yeah.
going through it, probably wasn't slow. But
Yeah.
when you see like Tyreek
But really, the
Hill
point,
and people
regardless
like
of
that,
how fast you go, being able to stop and accelerate, because the game of football isn't played in a straight line anyway. So obviously, being able to play regardless of speed really matters not.
Yeah.
How well do you carry your pads? Because some people be fast as going in a straight line. You put pads on them, they play slow as hell.
Right.
Some people are the opposite. You know, you got Tyreek Hill, for example.
Yeah.
Fast without pads,
Jerry
fast
Rice.
with pads. Jerry Rice, slow 40 time,
4.6.
but plays extremely fast with pads on. Plays faster than what his time shows. So it's all based on the person.
Right. Talking about wide receivers, Blitnikoff finalists. How was that experience?
it was definitely an honor just seeing the receivers before me be in that list. Last year with Devontae Smith, him winning that and also winning the Heisman. Like, I had a few big games and it was some Heisman talk too about my performances, but unfortunately I didn't get there. But just being a Blitnikoff finalist was definitely something that I dreamed about since I was a kid and when I first started playing football, and that was definitely one of the goals of mine. But I didn't achieve it. But you really can't achieve all the goals you said. But I fell a little bit short. But I'm on to the next one.
Do you have goals?
Hmm?
Do you have goals? Because when we talk about the Hall of Fame, that's one of those moments where I know it could turn into an argument, a potential fight.
Yeah, this is the thing that I don't like about Hall of Fame when we talk about
Right.
it, or just in general. The fact that you have a group of individuals that have a certain power. Some of the times, if I don't know who the voters are, I think some of them probably haven't even played. They just have a sense of entitlement and power, and they continue to move the goalposts and what allows each player to get in.
Right.
So the politics behind it, I understood it and saw it early in my career, year after year, and the way it was going and the way they treated people that actually had the credentials to get in, but because of other reasons that they personally didn't like them, they weren't allowed in. So at that point, maybe I got to about year 6 or 7, I didn't even care about it anymore. And when I felt I was worthy of it, whether they let me in or not, that's where the jacket came from. And so once I had crossed the threshold of the 10,000 yard mark, I felt I was Hall of Fame worthy. So I put the jacket on myself,
Right.
regardless of the politics that are probably going to come later on in life. And I didn't really care. And the fact that players play a game and need the validation of being enshrined into something that is monumental and one of the highest achievements as an NFL player, it doesn't sit right with me. Because basically what you're telling me, if they don't let me in this Hall of Fame and give me this bus and this jacket, that negates all the work I put in all my life.
Right.
Or negates my entire career in its entirety. And I don't like that. I don't like seeing players that I played with, players before me and players after me, crying about being a part of something. That's like me being an actor, right? And my motherfucking resume speaks for itself. But the fact that I never won a motherfucking Oscar negates my entire acting career. From a bunch of people
Right.
that, they don't like me. I already know that because I didn't follow your rules. You were not able to control me while I was playing the game of football because I played it the way I felt it should be played.
Right.
Having fun.
Right.
Period.
This is what I call path to enlightenment, because you're 100% right. You see the statistics. Hopefully you guys are aware of this stuff. They say 80% of most of our NFL athletes go broke 2 years post-career, get divorced, et cetera, et cetera. If your identity is wrapped up into the sport you play, you're not going to have a healthy post-career. Some post-career, like that transition is they cut you, You get injured or you retire. Tom Brady just retired, right? He's going to go through that transition. You know, you guys got to understand that this is not who you are, it's what you do. Does football define who you are?
No,
No.
not at all. Oh, it's just what I do. I mean, it's like a job. Like, if you're going to let your job define you or not. I feel like I play football, I want to go have fun, bond with my brothers or bond with my teammates. But it's not, it don't define me. I got other stuff. When I get out of football, I'm going to the crib, doing whatever, playing a game or having fun. But when I go to football, I feel like release stress, just have fun, go out there, make some plays, and I feel like it don't define me at all.
Football define you?
No, sir. I look at it as like I'll say like a job as well, because like my family, like I'm him, but I gotta like feed my family, like, and just be there for them and just like provide for them. So like I gotta do this. So like it ain't no other way for me.
That's a lot of pressure to carry, because like if you don't have that mentality or the right mindset and you think about, all right, I made it, I'm him, and now I got to take care of mom, I got to take care of grandma, I got to take care of brothers and sisters, that's a slippery slope.
With the combine coming up, regardless of where you get drafted, I was curious, Dave, what would be your short-term goals? Is there a certain team you want to go to? Don't say that. Don't answer that. But once you do make it, what are some short-term goals for you once you get there?
Short-term individual goal is to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to win that. And then for the team, you know, just better the record that they had the previous year.
Yeah.
Just by adding me into the system and just being able to display what I can do and show my worth.
Chris, short-term goals once you get drafted?
For me, I'm all about team, so I want to go to the playoffs. I want to go to the Super Bowl. I want to do all that, but I know it's going to be hard in the first year just to get used to the NFL, get used to the speed. So I just want to go in there and make the team better and do whatever I can to win. That's all I want to do is just win. So.
Me is like just to win and just like the team, really, like just put the team first and my coaches in. Yeah, man, just grinding it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, just grinding it out. That's about it.
I know we go through like the interview process and we prep them here. Was that like a prep, like, did they prep y'all to say that? Like team? Like come on. Bro, like I don't know how I feel about that.
Coming out of college, that's the whole team. I mean, that's already in them.
Right.
We built like that now.
I've been setting like team and personal goals since I was in high school though. Like I had an advisor, Ms. Burchett. We always set goals in the beginning of the semester, team goals, academic goals, and the individual goals. So that's just like built in me.
Right.
Okay. It's already in them.
So what approach do you like?
Mine?
Like yeah, because you got team, and then team and individual goals.
I think first, I mean, I'm trying to think when I was playing. First is individual goals, because I got to be on top of my as an individual.
Right.
And if I'm on top of my hoping the other 10 are, when you think of team, then everything works as one engine. But individual goals should always be first.
Right.
Because you can't control the rest of the team and what they do. Because when you play football, it's mano a mano.
Right.
And when everybody on top of their shit across the board, all 11 people, that is the team in itself. I mean, obviously, when one person up,
right.
That team ain't so much. But as long as you on your point, like they love screaming team, right, all the time. Not y'all in general. I'm talking about the people at the top down that always preach team to us as college athletes, high school, NFL. Why everybody ain't paid the same then? Huh? Why don't you pay everybody the same if it's about team?
Right.
No, it's about a group of individuals that get together where some are better than others, and when we all handle our business in those individual assignments that we have at the snap of the ball, that's where you get your team from.
I get what he's saying. Everybody should be paid the same if you talk about team.
Team, the unity, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like you guys are entering into a $16 billion industry. We got Patrick Mahomes now making what, $450 million. Like it was his last deal. So it's a $500 million, right? Like, this is a business. You know what I'm saying? I love, like, you guys are dead on as far as team. But I like Ocho's approach. I like your approach, D, where it's like, you know, I want to be specific on what I'm trying to accomplish, and also be specific on how this fits and works within the team. And I think you have to clearly define both, right? because I want to, like, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I want to be able to sit down with you and be like, okay, bam, you know, you said you wanted to accomplish this, and be able to hold you accountable to that, right? So, like, do you think you can be the best wide receiver in a business? Because, like, if you have the capacity and ability to be the best wide receiver, okay, out there, and you train and you live up to that, then you make the team better, right? But I think it's important to clearly define exactly who you are and what you're trying to accomplish.
Who's your favorite receiver? Who's your favorite receiver right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
I gotta go Allen Robinson. You know, even though he had a,
Allen?
yeah, Allen.
Oh, yeah.
He had a
He's
difficult
nice.
year this year, but
Yeah.
just watching him at Penn State, Jacksonville, and then what he did with Chicago before this season, just seeing, how he maneuvers at the line of scrimmage and being able to make contested catches. That's the person that I model my game after personally. And then,
So you consider yourself the same style as A-Rod?
yeah, but I want to be my own person, though.
Right, I know what you mean. I mean,
Yeah.
style-wise.
Yeah,
So,
style.
with the comparison, okay, I got you. Chris, favorite receiver right now?
My favorite is Devontae Adams.
Saucy.
Yeah, he tough.
Yeah, he had me crying.
Yeah, just with it. He just the way he run his routes at different speeds. He got a lot of his release game. Just the way he attacked the ball. I mean, he get targeted a lot, but I feel like he one of the best in the game right now.
Favorite running back?
Chubb,
Oh, that.
Nick Chubb, powerful, fast, smart, great guy. So yeah, man, can't beat that. Yeah, can't beat that.
And he looked like a robot when he run. The ball be right here and talk. Like, man, loosen up.
But
He's solid,
give you
though.
100, though.
He's solid, though.
Every time. He's strong as hell,
Solid.
too.
A bull.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
What you hearing right now? Projections, teams. Is it still early in the process?
Yeah, for me personally, because I'm a junior, so I think a lot of the seniors, they get looked at before me. But from what my agent was been telling me, late first, early second, as of right now. But I think once I perform well in the combine, I'll move up.
Speaking of agents, what made you go with Gary V and Vaynermedia, or what is it called, Vayner Sports?
Yeah, Vayner Sports.
Yeah, talk to me about that.
So I was signed with Brandon Parker. I just felt like he was the most genuine agent, being real. He's from Indiana also, so that connection kind of helped. And from what he was saying and from what me and my mom understood from him, that, like I said, he was being genuine and real. And then for Gary V, I'm not really up to date with the NFT stuff, but the few conversations that we had, me learning a little bit about it, I can tell that it's going to be very important in the near future, and that's what I want to get into.
He said I got the McDonald's.
Bro, look. Who's in charge of this? Why y'all bring this man some McDonald's? Let me get some fries. Let me see. Are they good?
Happy wife,
I never
happy
had
life.
any fries.
You ain't getting none today.
All right, talk to us about the projections right now. I can't believe this boy got McDonald's.
For me, like, it's like a third and fourth round, but like up and down. But I personally feel like with my combine and stuff like that, with my speed and like just me, like my drills and just being out there, should
Change everything.
yeah check everything, man. So yeah, hopefully.
A
Yes,
lot of
sir.
stuff like mid first to late first, but it's a lot of good receivers in this draft. So it could go either way. I go 15 or go 25, depending on what a team needs. So go to the combine, do well, run a 40, 3-cone, all the stuff that they got. Do good in interviews, see what happens.
Toughest thing you've ever gone through? We're going to start with you, David, then we go to Zamir, then we come back to Chris.
What you mean toughest thing?
The toughest thing, it could be anything. On the field, off the field, growing up, now.
Relationship, getting broke up, getting dumped.
All of that.
You got dumped before?
He got dumped before.
Yeah, something like
He
that.
ain't get cute till last year, for real.
He got jokes.
Hey, if you got dumped, be honest. Is she trying to work her way back in, like hitting you up, like, I heard you getting prepared for the draft?
Nah, man, it's not like that.
No, okay.
She stay where she at, man. All right. I got a girl right now, so like, all
Oh, you
right.
got in the man in trouble, man.
But nah, she hasn't. But that happened in the past, though.
You get married?
With my girl,
Yeah.
I mean that's the plan. But we still young. I'm 21. She younger. She 19, about to be 20.
Okay.
She's still in school.
Y'all shacking up?
What's that mean?
Shacking up, like, you don't know what that means?
Nah.
Like when you live together but you ain't married. That's what my mama used to call it,
Nah.
shacking up.
Like I said, she's still in school, so she
Okay.
got 2 more years until she's done. But eventually, that's the plan, is to live together. But I'm gonna make sure I have everything in line before I make that commitment to her.
Okay, I
to
see
live
you.
together with her.
Grown man talk.
I love it. My only advice to you is this: is like make sure, you got your life, she has her life, right? You know what I'm saying? That really helps.
What comes first, football or her?
Football.
Okay, you're on the right path.
I mean, she understands.
Really?
Like,
Everything else comes secondary.
Really?
What?
Why?
You married, right?
Yes.
What came first, Michi and the family or football?
Football.
Thank you. Listen, you can't play.
yeah, she understand that though. Like, she got her own obligations too. So.
So you do have somebody that's understanding.
Yeah. So
Oh
like,
man, you lucky.
Yeah, she's understanding with it. So, I got a good one for sure.
Toughest thing you ever gone
I
through?
told you he got dumped.
No, you
Nah,
said that. You
wasn't
put that on
That was
him.
some little kid. I wasn't too worried about that, but I got dumped though. But toughest thing, my friend passed away due to gun violence. He was supposed to graduate in I think 2 or 3 weeks. Ended up passing away. He had a full-ride scholarship to Southern Illinois to play football, but unfortunately got cut short. And like when that happened, and that next fall was just like tough, not only for me but for the whole entire school. We had guidance counselors dang near every day, so just going through that was definitely tough. And seeing how it not only affected me but literally like our whole entire community, I can just see that he meant a lot to a lot of people, and that was the toughest thing that I went through so far.
This was high school?
Yeah, high school. So he was a senior, I was a sophomore.
Wow. Sorry to hear that, bro.
That's cool. Appreciate it.
So when you hear about like gun violence, 2020, a lot of tension. 2021 got better, but is there anything that you're focused on around gun violence, or anything you would love to accomplish in the near future?
Yeah, for sure. So me and my mom, we already been talking about some stuff. So hopefully here in the near future that I get the chance to open up not necessarily a boys and girls club, but something similar to that in my city, so we can keep some of the young kids off the street. Because where I'm from, it's really the younger ones, like 15 to 17. Like, it's not really the older one, but so really I think if we can just get to them immediately, make sure that it's a different way out instead of playing with guns, either play sports, go to school, do this and that, be an artist, or anything that's keeping you out of trouble. That's what me and my mom been talking about. So that's definitely been a plan that I've been thinking about in the future.
That's dope. I love it. You already got a plan going in. Chris?
2019, I feel like that was since I've been in college, I was our most talented team with Chase Young, Jeff Okuda, Damon Arnett, so many.
Boy, nice.
Yeah, it was tough. I feel like we was number 2 in the country going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Went to go play Clemson in Arizona. Great game, one of the best games I've been a part of. And it was 29-23. We was on a game-winning drive. We was on like the 30-yard line. Coach dialed up a play for me, and I kind of slipped on the route, and we threw a pick, ended the game. So I feel like that was my toughest time, because that was the last game of the year, going into the off season, and I feel like it didn't even feel real when it happened. Just all the fans going crazy, and just walking off the field, walking into the locker room. That was my toughest time.
So right now, what I hear you saying is the toughest thing you've gone through was the first playoff appearance in your life. Why you say
Because I understand. After you slipped, do you feel like you were the reason y'all lost?
Yeah.
Well, that shit,
I seen the pick too. I'm like,
right.
Damn. Couldn't even feel it. Didn't even feel real.
Right.
Just like, damn.
The great ones, they understand that they lose more than they win, right? So how are you going to deal with that at the next level when you may fumble the ball? How do you overcome that in that moment? What's your process? What's your plan in the game? You lose the game. Now you're sitting there Sunday night, family, everybody breaking bread, popping bottles of wine and eating great steaks and all of that. And you sitting there thinking about all that. Everybody cheering and you sitting there like, damn. What's your process? Z, toughest moment you've ever had to overcome?
My toughest moment was I'll say like just growing up like different, like so like since like birth, like my doctor gave me like 10 days to live, so like fighting through that, like the surgeries, like just getting all this stuff done, like just born with that type of things like that, just growing up different, like just going through all that, and like just seeing like my mother going through that type of stuff, like just taking me to like the doctor's appointments and all these surgeries and stuff like that. So yeah, that was just definitely my toughest time.
Right. Yeah. That's big. That's big. You doing anything now to help other people in the same position? Or?
Definitely. I call them and text them, like, and tweet them and all that type of stuff. So all that.
What you doing with that first check?
I don't know. I ain't thought about it yet.
No? Think about it. I want to know.
I mean, like, what you about to say?
For me, I gotta take care of my parents. I feel like
First off back.
Got to take care of moms, take care of pops, get them whatever they want. I feel like they took care of me my whole life, so they paid me into the way I am today. So I gotta take care of them first check.
Family first?
Yeah, definitely. But like my family's stubborn. Like they don't want nothing.
Okay.
Like my grandma, she comfortable with the house. Like I'm gonna definitely get the house fixed up. Like she's not going. If I let's say go down here to Florida, she's not moving out here. She's staying in Indy. Grandpa the same way. Like Grandpa kind of a legend where he like in Indy, so he's not gonna leave that. My mom, she just built the house, so like they kind of they just built the crib. So nah, we ain't come for money. Nah.
You got money.
They just built the crib, so that's what I'm saying. I don't really know, but it's definitely gonna go towards them first. But I just don't know what I'm gonna get them yet though.
Family first, definitely mama.
Mama. Yeah. That's it, man. Like, she been there through it all for me, like, man, like, but she raised me up. So, yeah, man, just mama. That's it for me.
That's one of the greatest feelings, too. Being able to provide.
Right.
I remember my grandma, similar to how yours is. I remember I got drafted, and the first thing I remember is running to her whole family out there in the living room. Everybody screaming, hollering, oh, we going to Cincinnati. My homeboys, man, they sorry. Man, what you happy for? I'm like, man, I don't care. And I went to my grandma and said, Mama, we finally made it. Now we can get out of here.
Right.
You know? And then she started talking about, all I could think about is all them times I had to pick up and drop off, having the coaches come pick you up. All the times I had to do this and do that. And she started crying, and she got me crying. I'm like, nah, don't cry. We good. He's like you can move wherever I'm at. I'm like, baby, I'm not leaving this house.
That's what she said?
Yeah, I'm not leaving this house. I couldn't. She was stubborn too. Wow. She didn't leave. The house still there in Liberty City, and obviously me and my brother, you know, we keep it up. But man, that's that feeling when you get drafted. We're about to tear up, tighten up.
Go ahead, bro.
Nah, I'm just saying. But that feeling, man, I can't even put into words. When they call you get that phone call,
it's everything.
And everything in your head, all the work you put in, especially these 2 months you're gonna be here, and then all the work you put in college and from high school, that shit start rushing through your head, like, and finally, ooh, what them tears.
For real, that's gonna
flowing.
come.
That's
you
a great feeling.
Me. Seriously,
Yeah,
I cried draft night.
What was the first thing y'all bought? What y'all check?
My first thing, I was at McDonald's. First check.
No, you did.
Never forget, on my mama. That was my celebratory meal at McDonald's. My coach, my trainer, Coach C. I know you probably gonna see this, Coach C. All that work we put in, we celebrated at McDonald's. Grandma ain't want for nothing. I slid her some money anyway.
So is McDonald's symbolic to you or something like?
Yeah, because it started when I was a little kid, right? And it just stayed there. It was just always a part of me. So I think my body's immune to it at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I eat other things, you know that.
But I feel like there's a deeper message behind you and McDonald's.
Well, the fact that I own 3 franchises, that's about it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
I ain't know that, my dog.
You think this lifestyle provides itself?
This is important, man. You know, like, you guys got to learn how to say no. You guys got to learn how to, you draw the circle. I know it's hard.
You got an entourage?
Yeah. A little
like
bit.
people, I'm talking about day ones, your day ones, not the new people that came along when they know you're getting ready to make it.
Yeah, I got.
You got an entourage?
For sure.
Yes,
You?
sir.
Yeah,
I got one.
Yeah. Chris, you married?
Nah.
Girlfriend?
You
was a little hesitant
solid.
right there.
You solid?
Yeah, I'm
Solid? Solid?
I'm solid, man.
Chris is single. Ladies, give him a call.
Come on, man. You ain't gotta do that.
513-268-2412. Chris Olave.
Come on, man.
Right there. Right. I do. You just gave me a layup for something else real quick. That was good. Olave.
Olave.
Olave. When I first got in the league, like celebrity crushes, Keisha Cole's, bro. Everybody was on Keisha Cole's. So right now, celebrity crush.
He got a girl.
I know, but do y'all talk about celebrity crushes?
Megan
you know your
Good.
ladies. You know your lady got a celebrity crush, right?
You heard him?
Megan Good.
You said Megan Good?
No, he said Megan Good.
That's childhood though, growing up though. Yeah, man,
Megan
that's just
Good.
childhood. Yeah, Megan Good, man.
Okay.
For
all
sure.
Right, Megan Good.
I ain't got one now. Like when I was younger, so it used to be Zendaya. Like when she was on Shake It Up Chicago.
Okay.
But
He's a
now-
smart man. He talking about when I was younger,
Yeah,
babe.
when I was younger.
Right. Celebrity crush?
Rihanna.
Rihanna?
Yeah, for sure.
What you dig about Rihanna?
I don't know. She seemed cool. She looked good. She do a lot of stuff, but I don't know. I just my celebrity crush.
I don't want to get in trouble, Sherelle, but you got a celebrity crush?
Oh yeah, and Sherelle, no, Kimberly Elise.
Who?
Kimberly Elise.
Who's that?
What the f you mean? You don't know who Kimberly Elise is? That's my baby.
Let me Google her.
And please, Google your phone.
Right here,
Google it real
Kimberly Elise.
Kimberly Elise.
How you spell Elise? Who's Rel's celebrity crush?
Let's find out.
I ain't gonna tell you who Mishi's celebrity crush is.
Baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, who is your celebrity crush?
Hey, baby.
You.
Come on,
Oh
man.
yeah, oh sis, we live right now. We taping.
Man, be for real, like all jokes aside, look, cameras, this me and you my dog. Give it to me straight.
I'm serious. You are. Everybody knows that.
Hey, I love you. Freaking phenomenal answer.
He's my celebrity crush and he knows that.
No, come on, man, for real, man. This is great content, and we always open with everything. I just told him my celebrity crush was Kimberly Elise.
Did you know that? Okay, all right.
So who's your celebrity crush?
If you had to pick someone outside of Ocho, who's your celebrity crush? We know you like chocolate dudes, so we know he gonna be chocolate.
There's nothing else out there that's like my baby.
Hey, women.
Oh my
Hey,
God,
let's just
she
what
is-
you need to
she's-
know about women.
what do-
Hey, sis, tell these boys. We got these young college boys on. Boy, women gonna go down to the grave, boy. They ain't gonna. You ain't never gonna know, huh? I'm a stick beside them.
So listen, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem because relationships are all about communication and being honest. And I asked you a simple question on a goddamn crush, and you won't even tell me the answer.
There's nobody else out there that.
It's 7 billion people on Earth.
10.
It is?
10 billion, yeah.
It's 10 billion people on Earth, and you don't have one other crush? I know we together, but come on, man. Stand on 10 toes real quick.
I am, baby.
Who your celebrity crush?
Women ain't gonna
I
change.
swear to God,
man.
oh my God. I swear to God, we might break up if you don't just be honest.
We're just gonna have to break up because I'm telling you the truth. I'm honest. On my kids, there's nothing that's attractive out there right now.
You should put that on your kids?
I put it on my kids.
Hey, you whoop. You whoop. You put that thing on you. That's what's wrong. All right.
You put the thing on me.
Run up my minutes, man. I want to answer the question the right way, man.
What does the X mean to you guys? We're gonna get you involved.
They know
in
what
this
the X
too,
means.
Z.
In their systems, they were the X.
What's the X?
He get the ball.
He get the ball.
ISO receiver.
I played Z, so that means like the Z was the receiver that moved around like all over the field.
Correct.
So and the X just
And
stayed.
big play.
Yeah, big play, and the X just stayed stationary. I was a Z because our quarterback was right-handed, so I was right
So
side.
they had the situational.
Yeah.
So really, okay. What does the X mean to you as from a running back's perspective?
Who was the X at Georgia?
X at Georgia, it was Ladd and Kiaris Jackson.
That's number
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Skinny dude. Little
Skinny guy.
Yeah.
Skinny guy. Yeah.
So is that you guys pick Ocho to be the X?
Yeah. They say that when
Hold
we
on,
went to the
can I
bathroom.
hear from them?
I mean, I'm just telling you what they said.
I know. Let me hear from them.
If you have to hear it twice, that wouldn't bother your ego?
I didn't hear it. Who did you pick as your ex? Why did everybody get so uncomfortable on their show answering the question?
What's y'all definition of X and Z?
The X is
I mean, when you get to the next level, the X, that's that nigga.
yes. Like
Period.
Game on the line.
Devontae Adams is the X, whether he moves around or not.
Red zone, one-on-one cover.
Cooper Kupp is the X.
Let me tell you what X mean to me. Mano y mano, man in front of this dude. Who's gonna win?
Well, if you make it like that.
Don't get.
If you make it like that, then shit, hello.
I got Ocho.
See, here's the problem.
No, this is not the problem. This is the thing. These are the greatest feet known to man. So we talk about getting open and just transitioning.
I'll
and
put you
stopping
top
on
5
dime.
in the world.
At what?
Feet. I give you
Top
top
five.
5
Who's
in the
number
world
one?
in feet, but there's so much more that goes into beating the man in front of you.
Not
They
really.
just everybody just mesmerizing around his feet.
Know what you talking about?
In
They
the
watch
yellow
film.
jacket
They
and,
watch
and all of
film.
the antics
They
and
watch-
all of the celebrations.
They watch film.
Do you guys know football?
Hey, did you saw the resume? Have you seen my resume? You've watched film, right? Yeah? Huh? Not only did I do
He's
it,
shaking your head over
Yeah,
his seat.
talk-
Come on,
talk-
yeah.
talk-
Like, get the head out of there.
and this is what makes it
Yeah,
even better. Let me tell you why y'all chose me. Let me give
Don't
you-
tell them. Let them.
Let me tell
I
you why
mean,
you
Chris
chose me.
ain't choose nobody. Though.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't choosing them. Okay, bet.
The fact they didn't
My
answer,
dog.
the fact
Nah,
they
I
didn't
picked
answer, they're nervous because they're in your spot. You know, they're young,
Right.
and they don't want to go against the grain in your shit. And they got to train here. You might charge them more. Understanding. You know, you were great.
Okay, thank
You were
you.
great.
Thank you.
But me, pure entertainment.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
So
somebody
I'm
will say,
a box office draw.
you
Like,
know what some people
like
say,
you
like,
like-
you look, we do it, but I make it look good. That's what you basically saying.
yeah. So
Okay.
I'm like Denzel Washington when the movie's coming out. And you're like Jason Bateman in Ozark.
I love Jason Bateman.
Yeah, but see, it's still good.
Right.
Ozark is still great.
Right.
But I'm Denzel in Training Day. My man. Yeah. It's still good.
Yeah.
It's just two different
No,
dynamics.
that's
a good
phenomenal.
one.
Denzel
You
and
see how I'm
Training
still
Day
making it good for you?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Because you Marty Bird. Yeah. You watch Ozark?
Hell nah.
No? You see
I
Ozark?
watched a little bit of it.
Oh, man. Well, that's what I do in real life. That's when we watch Ozark. Yeah.
I'm gonna tap
I'm like
back
Marty
into
Bird
it.
in real life.
All right, bet.
Yeah. Yeah, I move them
Y'all need to
things.
watch film. All right.
Watch it.
Y'all need to watch film,
Watch
for real.
film. I'm the one that called niggas up here to press and tell them to route and still get open. That's me.
That's the entertainment part, what he just said.
Yeah,
That's
but
all
you
pure
know,
entertainment.
That's entertainment. You know how difficult that is to do?
It's
to tell the
difficult, but
person
can we
in front
break down?
of you,
Let's break down the
I
film.
have
Let's break
a
down
slant
statistics.
in the
Every
middle of the
time
game
he asks
before the
someone to
snap
come up
and still do it.
and guard him one-on-one, did he win? Yes or no?
I've never been stopped except Revis in 12 years.
Champ Bailey.
Killed him Monday
One
night.
time.
Killed him Monday night for 165.
What was so difficult about Revis?
Dude, good question.
Back then,
Yeah, I heard he was tough.
I don't know, what was it? That motherfucker was strong.
Technique,
dude.
yeah, strong technique.
Yep, and he got the fucking arm bar. You know that arm bar where he, like, he's not fast. He wasn't fast.
It was technique and strength, what Ocho saying. So he played his technique, and he also his IQ was crazy, so he knew what you were gonna
Patience.
do before you. Yes.
This nigga was patient like Sally Mae. Because Sally Mae ain't got their money yet from no fucking body. But they still waiting. That's the kind of patience that Revis had. And he wasn't pretty with it. The ugly socks way up here. Like, what is you doing?
Jersey cut.
And big fat towel
Helmet
on the
terrible.
side. Helmet, face mask ugly. With a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Hey, I'm like, I'm finna sauce this we got on the field. I don't know what it was. Yeah. And it's not like I didn't get not trapped at the line, but the was just in my hip pocket like he was trying to, like, checking, bro. Like that was nice.
And I think there's a lot we can learn from Revis, because when he stepped in between those lines, bro, because like now we're entering into, like, he started into the entertainment football league, right? Now everybody's into that. And you can get lost in that. Revis, when he stepped in between, like, and not everybody can operate at a high level like he did, being able to put on a yellow jacket and do all of that. But when you step in those lines, man, like, you know, you got to be locked in. And Revis was just like, boom, technically sound.
Straight business.
Straight business. No talking, no none of that.
Nothing.
Right? And I
no
think
drip. Drip was man, but man, when it was time to play, and it ain't no off. And now I remember trying to hold a conversation in man to man, want to say
nothing.
nothing.
How you doing?
Because I was trying to find just a slight mental edge. I just needed something. I just need a conversation. Just give me just a little bit of edge. And say, man, the ball snapped, that stab. Damn. Everything was with intent, like the hurt, you know? Just a little run play. I'm blocking. He all up. Man, what happened to the buddy system?
Right.
What is you doing?
Yeah, we friends.
Oh, no, none of that. Ain't no friend, no nothing.
None of that.
So who was your toughest defender?
Yeah, for me, I had 3, but Revis was the toughest matchup I've ever gone against. Al Harris was another one. Al Harris gave me more problems than Revis, but when I look at the body of work, like, Revis was that dude. And Champ Bailey. I practiced against Champ Bailey. He made it his business. He's like, you're never going to catch a deep ball on me in practice. Like, I might give you a slant here and there. I might give up a hitch, but like you're not going to have a great day in practice against me. So those 3. Quentin Jammer gave me some challenges when I first got in the league.
San Diego?
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah. But you got to learn how to watch film, you know, understand who you're going against. 80% of the game is mental. And you just got to really hone in on that while you're developing the physical stuff, maybe having fun with it, the entertainment side of things. But yeah.
Everybody's going to be like that next level. I'm just thinking about the transition to the NFL. Everybody fast. Everybody quick. So it just come down to technique and skill set. That's it, basically.
Who's the X?
They told you already by not answering.
He did.
I got Ocho.
You got Ocho. Okay, that's cool. That's all right. Chris, even it out.
How you gonna tell him?
What? We got the tiebreaker over there. Who you got? All right, let's go with Z.
I'm taking Ocho.
Yeah! Huh? Who we going with? Huh? Ocho. Ooh.
Bro, y'all don't watch film?
Yes, they
Nah,
do.
I
That's
do.
why they picking that boy.
Who you got?
I got you, my man.
You got who?
Sympathy.
My dog.
Sympathy.
Man, that's a sympathy
Tell him
pick,
why
man.
you got me. Tell him why you got me.
Solid.
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 He like that word,
That's
solid.
it, bro. It ain't-
Solid.
But he don't want the flair, bro. He get it. He understand it. Sweet feet, all of that. Here's. Let me. Like, can I be real with you? So here's how I truly believe this. I feel like you are such a great marketer, and the flair that comes with you, and all of the cool things that you've done and you do. I feel like I have no chance when we have this conversation. Who's the X or who's the Z? Because it's me, just little old Brandon Marshall, you know, blue collar Brandon Marshall going against a celebrity, a famous person.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm from Liberty City. Ain't nothing
And
about
you're
me famous.
It doesn't matter. There's a lot of famous celebrities that come from, you know, Brooklyn and come from Liberty City. That don't mean nothing. So you are known around the world.
Globally, huh?
Globally.
Internationally.
So I don't have a chance.
You do. You have a chance. You have a chance. I think everything you just mentioned, if I wasn't able to put it all together, then branding wouldn't matter. Marketing wouldn't matter.
Explain.
Because what's the point of me changing? I changed my last name to a number spelled incorrectly. You know why?
Why?
Because I was that. You can't pull no like that off unless you that.
Ochocinco.
And that is wrong.
We had to fight to get a meal. Yeah, wrongfully accused. We had to fight to get appeals. That's why we right to get a deal. He on the team, he gotta eat, you know. Despite your skills, keep it riding for the fam. You gotta light the wheels straight up. But in the past bad, work up in the trash bag. I'll pass a lot to take the test before I pass class. And my family needed bread, I had to come correct. That's why I keep airing it out like I just passed gas.